Welcome back to the part. This is actually a housing we will make in Autodesk Inventor 2027. So this is the new IPT file, and this is the drawing sheet from which we will draw this model. Look, this is isometric view. This is the length and width, also the radiuses. This is the amount of extrusion, means the height for this part. Also there is a section AA at the middle, and we will use this section. So let's go. Start 2D sketch, choose XY plane. Now go to the rectangle, select 2 point center rectangle, draw a rectangle like this. Now we will add dimensions, smart dimensioning. This is 5 mm as per drawing, and this is 3 mm, not a rocket science. Let me finish sketch. Let me just rotate the V cube and turn this view as front. This will be our front. Look, now this is top as we changed the front. Now the extrusion will go to 2 mm in downward direction. Let me select extrude. It will automatically select downward direction and 2 mm. Okay, now let's go back to the drawing sheet. There is a note, all dimensions are in millimeter and shell thickness of 0.1 millimeter. We will use shell thickness for this part. Just simply go select the shell in modifier tab, select the surface and 0.1 millimeter and select OK. Now go back to the sheet. There is a fillet and 4 fillets at the edge and also inside. Look, 4 into radius 0.25 inside, and also outside means 8 fillets. So let's add the, let me choose all the edges, the outer one first, and now type 0.25. let me select OK for this. Now let me choose again the inside edges. There are also 0.25 as given in the drawing. Let me select all of the edges and select OK. Now let's go back to the drawing sheet. Let's start creating this, the hole inside, and it is also through. 1.25 is the outer and 1 millimeter is a through hole. So we'll start sketching from the inside. Just sketch at the surface. Select, press F7 or slice graphics. Let me use project geometry so we can stick our sketch. Let me draw a hole like this. Let me start dimension, give dimension to the hole, the circle, 1.25. let me go to the drawing. Look, 1 millimeter is of through hole. We will use this later, so let me just add other dimensions. It is 1 millimeter from the top and it is aligned at the center. Let me finish sketch. Let me use extrude this pipe to next to the surface. Whatever the next surface, it will join. Look, it is joining the surface. Now let's add the through hole in this pipe. How are we gonna do that? Let me show you. Just start sketching at this face. Now if you can't see the behind geometry, just simply project the geometry. It will project the geometry as your working sketch. Look, you can see it here. Let me select a circle, point a circle here like this. Okay, let me select dimension 1 millimeter, and it is a through hole all the way inside to another edge. Select OK. Now this is a through hole. Look, this is a through hole. So let's go back to the drawing and let's add other features for this. The 2 pipes at the front surface, the top surface. Later we will add bottom. It is 2 millimeter, the inside 2 hole pipes. So let me just see in isometric view. Let me select this surface because I want to create a sketch here. Start create sketch here. Let me use project cut edges so I can stick the geometry to the edges. Okay, also place another circle, align with this circle. Let me select equal constraint, so just one needs dimension and another will automatically select. Let me align this circle with the mid of this body. Let me go back to the sheet. The inside one, it is 1.5 millimeter and 1.09 horizontally. So let me go to the dimension, select this point and this 1.50, and from this point to this point, okay, there is something wrong. It is 1.50 vertically, sorry, 1.09 horizontally. Okay, this is correct now. Let me select dimension also for this. Let me just drag inside, no start dimensioning for this hole too. This is 1.09. This is 1.26, the both, and the inside one. Let me draw a circle here. Let me give dimension 1.05. Fully constrained. Let me select another circle and place in the geometry. Select this circle and this, make them equal through equal constraint. Finish sketch. No use extrude for both sketches. Let me just rotate a little bit. Let me zoom in. This one, the outer boundary, not inside one. Select this. Okay, and to the surface, this surface, because it is aligned with the top surface. Okay, equal height. Now it's time to design the bottom. The bottom two holes, they are cocenter with the upper pipes we just made. Look, we will cocenter with these pipes. So 1.26 millimeter is the diameter and height is 1.50. Let me start creating sketch here. Project cut edges. No. So let me draw a circle aligned with this. One point 1.26 is the diameter for both. Let me select this, and 1.26, and another one is also 1.26. Okay, finish sketch. Let me use extrude to the 1.50, and then later we will use 0.25 fillets at both pipes edges. Select this and also this. 1.25 is the 1.50 is the extrusion. Now 0.25 is the radius at the joining edges from the bottom. Let me select fillet. This is also 0.25. Look, also 0.25, and the edges are also. Let me go back to the part. Let me select. Let me go back to the drawing. Let me use chamfers. 2 chamfers at each pipe. At each pipe's end. Let me select this, and the amount of chamfer is 0.1 millimeter. Okay. So this was our today's part. Hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Let me just give it some color. Go to the material theme. It is taking so much time. So this was our today's part. Hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Just sub to the channel, like the videos, watch the videos till the end, and thanks for watching.